Welcome to The Dogs Were Good Again. I am back with Jess Rona, groomer, groomer comedian extraordinaire.
You did clap.
Welcome back, Jess. How are you?
Thank you. I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm great. Today's episode is all about the dogs of 9/11. So just a disclaimer that it's going to get a little heavy, but you should all be prepped for that by now.
Oh, that looks like a good dog. That's a good dog. Yeah, that looks like a good dog. A very good dog.
Would you like to meet our adoptable special guest?
I'm desperate to.
He's a big boy.
Yeah.
He's a big boy. Please join me in welcoming Edward. Come here, bud.
All right, Edward. I see
Brace
him over
yourselves.
there. Brace for impact. Edward incoming. Hi, friend. Hi, friend. Sure. Walk on me.
So this is Edward.
Edward. You know, Edward's a great guy. Oh! He didn't like that. He did not like that. Hi, Edward. Goodbye, Edward. You're very nice.
Edward is a 2.5-year-old German Shepherd. He's available from Real Good Rescue here in LA. The first thing you might notice is that instead of a water bowl, we have his bucket over there. A mere mortal water bowl wouldn't work for him.
Work. Okay, wait. He's not just a German Shepherd.
He's not pure. I don't think so.
He's
No,
got
he's
some
got
fun other things. He's a big boy. I wonder, Great Dane maybe?
Oh, I don't know. I will say that
he's huge. We didn't do a DNA. Let's see if we could figure it out. He's got he's got huge feet.
Come here, bud.
Come here, booby.
Come here, Ed. Edward. What if we get really strict with him? What do you think we'd call him? Sir Edward?
I mean, Edward.
Edward?
We got really
stern.
Yeah.
Edward.
Edward, get over here. Edward, sit. Can you sit? Little boy? Come on, sit. Obviously German Shepherd.
Mm-hmm.
God, I want to bathe him and condition this coat. I can really rock out this coat. D-Shed. Hi, you're nice. I'm talking about you.
His head is so big.
Yeah, he's a huge
person. Honestly, his nose isn't that long.
I think it's pronounced
big.
nunny. I think this is a nunny.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that word.
It's a technical term.
I don't know if I can say that. It sounds like it sounds bad.
Sounds bad.
It does.
Nunu. Nunny.
His nunu. It doesn't work.
Edward, come here and love me. Love me, Edward.
Good boy.
Boy, come right here.
You want to go all the way down?
So nice. Come right here.
So
look at his big feet.
I know. But yeah, I don't think full German Shepherd because Doug had similar proportions and Doug was a little bit taller and his nose was longer.
Who was your father, Edward? Okay. We tried.
This is not Maury.
Yeah. And I have the DNA test results right here.
According to Real Good, he's house trained, good with kids, selective with dogs. He likes some and he doesn't like others.
We're all a little selective. Did I nail the line?
You did.
Okay.
You did. Yeah, thank you for that. He has a talent for post-meal zoomies.
So he eats a meal and zooms around?
That is the definition.
Wow, I can relate.
His absolute favorite thing is belly rubs. So when we have an opportunity, maybe we get him to hang out and chill with some belly rubs.
That's cozy.
He could use some help with basic commands like sit and come, but he's smart, sweet, and eager to learn. He's actually so smart, if you'll notice, that he's got a little bump on his forehead.
Okay.
It's got to be
When you pointed back here, you said forehead.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I was just confused. So this?
On a dog, it'd be like tippy top of the head.
The top of the head?
Top of the head. That's where we assume his brain is so big that it's protruding.
Wow.
Yeah.
Terrifying and exharating and impressive. Oh my God. That scared me.
Hey,
hi, do you like your belly rubbed?
We can't drink on the podcast. Sorry, dude. Yeah. He also loves ice cubes, and I believe we have some footage of that. Wow.
Oh, what a playful bagooby.
Yeah,
Do you like your belly rubbed? Do you like your belly rubbed? Okay, right. Oh, yes. He has a thing on the top of his head.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like a little knob.
Mm-hmm. Like I said.
Name it.
The knob?
Yeah.
Okay. He's Edward, and his knob on his forehead is?
Skullington. Is that weird? Edward Skullington?
Oh, that's...
Like the knob. I don't know.
So he's Edward, and the knob is Edward Skullington.
No, the knob is Skullington.
Okay.
I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it works.
Edward. Or maybe his name is Ed, and the knob is Word. Edward. No, you know what? I'm going to brainstorm.
We'll circle back.
Do we have breaks on this? Do you have like cut for commercial? Do you guys have commercial breaks? I'll do a commercial.
Yeah.
Is your toy chewed? Do you have a wishbone that you just can't break?
Oh, that was overstimulating.
Yeah, so sorry.
No, that's
I didn't
okay.
realize there was a treat and okay.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
wow, there's a lot going on here. Yeah.
Hey, bud.
You're doing great. Okay.
Okay, a few more things. A few more things about Edward. He would prefer a house with no cats in this house, and a yard for all of those aforementioned Zooms.
Yeah.
So I think literally if you know anybody with just acres and acres of land, you should call them.
Yes, this is your guy.
You should call them and you should send them this.
Send them this.
Send them Edward.
Send them this photo of Edward and then say, we got a dog for you. And he's great.
And
he's really working on that treat. I wish you could see because there's a lot of treat slobber situation.
Let me see if I can
happening.
get this angle over here.
It's really an interesting
You weren't kidding.
dynamic. There's lips flopping.
So his adoption fee is covered by Amanda Sorensen.
Okay, Amanda Sorensen.
If you would like to cover a future special guest adoption fee, you can email podcast@weratedogs.com and get in line.
That's exciting. And what a coincidence that someone on your team is named Podcast and they have their own email.
That's good.
Thanks.
That's going.
Thanks. I thought it was really bad, but I just went.
No, I hadn't heard it before, and I say that same line every time, so it was refreshing.
Okay, good. I just want to make you happy. Selective with dogs, wants a lot of space, and is a sweet baby and trainable.
Yeah. Edward's list consists of ranch in Colorado, estate in Montana.
Jackson Hole.
Yeah. Maybe a whole, like...
Ooh, somewhere on the Oregon coast, maybe like a beach situation. That'd be nice.
Beach situation.
Where you can run around on the beach.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, not an apartment.
Probably not. And usually I don't discourage, because the apartment's better than the shelter or better than euthanasia. He's chilling with his foster. However, he's going to need some space. He needs to run around.
Get him on the beach.
Get him out there. So as mentioned, this whole episode correlates with the anniversary of 9/11. So as some of you probably already know, lots of dogs helped on that day. And just a disclaimer before we jump right into it, I kind of felt like, I don't know, a little bit weird bringing this up just in a moment where I think it's maybe not ideal to paint the U.S. on a global stage as a victim. And I was trying to figure out like why I felt that way. And so I'm going to try to articulate it. Never forget kind of rings a little bit differently. And I've started to picture it through the lens of like someone who already has these preconceived notions of, I don't know, certain groups of people, and they would hear that less like an ask to remember lives lost and like the sacrifice of first responders, and more of a request to kind of like justify a disproportionate and never ending violent response. So just maybe for some perspective, 2,976 lives were lost during 9/11. According to the Watson School of International and Public Affairs at Brown University, the direct result of the post 9/11 wars killed at least 408,749 civilians across Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, and Yemen. I don't find it necessary to list all the other obvious costs of the so-called war on terror. I think it's just in a day and age where we are witnessing a disproportionate response. It's just eerily similar, and I would never want this the resharing of these stories about these dogs to be confused with a hidden desire to like deeper any prejudices you may have, or any conscious or subconscious Islamophobia that you may have. Yeah, I don't know. I remember, this is kind of a tangent, but I remember going to see American Sniper, that movie in Charleston, West Virginia. It's the only time I've ever seen that movie theater that I went to. Out the door, like
What do you mean?
a
I've never
line
seen that movie.
to watch the movie. It's what does it have Bradley Cooper in it?
Okay.
It's just about he's a sniper, and it's like based on a true story of a sniper that had some very notable shots, won a lot of medals, and I just remember being surrounded by people that obviously found entertainment in that movie, and just kind of like it has that undertone of like, you should hate these people. And I just I felt like I wanted to say something before we just dove into this event and sharing these dog stories. So just to be incredibly as clear as possible, I want to reshare these stories about dogs because I think these dogs are awesome. We're going to break this into a few different categories. So first up, we have the search dogs.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about the dogs, the rescue dogs of 9/11. I don't think we talk about lives lost. We talk about what happened. We don't really talk about the dogs.
Yeah, and it was a lot. There was an estimated 350 search and rescue teams that worked in the aftermath of 9/11. This was the largest deployment of dogs in the nation's history. I believe it still is. The first dogs on the scene were from NYPD's Canine Urban Search and Rescue Team. One of them was Apollo. We have media that correlates with a lot of these stories. So if you're listening, feel free to jump on over to YouTube and check these out. We have a few photos of Apollo. He was the first to arrive, and he arrived at the South Tower just 15 minutes after its collapse. Only 15 minutes. It's reported that when he arrived, debris was still settling, and he had fallen into a puddle, and then a flaming piece of debris fell on him. And reports say that it was only because he had just been drenched that he did not suffer any lasting burns from that, which is just a crazy story.
That is crazy. Poor baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, teams worked generally 12-hour days for an average of 10 days straight. The last canine unit on rotation for the NYPD did not leave until the following May. Isn't that ridiculous?
That's insane. That's almost a year.
Almost a year. It was like 9 months to the day. It may have been like planned to be through 9 months. But yeah, here's Apollo.
Oh, Apollo looks a little bit like Ed.
He does. Ed, what have you done lately? So in total, 20 survivors were pulled from the rubble. The last being Port Authority Secretary Janelle Guzman McMillan. She was rescued 27 hours after the collapse of the North Tower.
Oh my God. Can you imagine?
No. Ridiculous. The New York Police Department has reported that none of those 20 people that were found alive were a direct result from a dog's discovery, but that is disputed. Several people have credited Tracker, who is this guy. Several people have credited Tracker, a retired police dog, with having played a role in at least one rescue of a living person. His handler, a Canadian... This is a little humorous. His handler, a Canadian policeman who drove down from Nova Scotia, was suspended from his job for leaving without permission when his department saw him on television aiding in the rescue efforts. Isn't that ridiculous?
That is ridiculous.
But then he was given an award by Jane Goodall.
Okay, wow.
So you win some, you lose some.
But how great is it that we have a German Shepherd here today?
I know.
Did you like see that? I mean, a lot of these rescue dogs are German Shepherds.
There was 16 breeds that helped out. I'll go over them in a little bit. But yeah, German Shepherd represented for sure. Okay, so there is one of the most when people read stories about the dogs of 9/11, I think one of the more common stories that they see is that the dogs were getting depressed,
Really?
and they had to stage mock fines to keep morale high.
No.
Yeah.
Really? Because
yes.
they just couldn't find the thing. They were just probably getting burnt out.
Yeah, there was nobody to
Wow.
find. Yeah. Dr. Cynthia Otto, the director of the Penn Vet Working Dog Center in Philadelphia, who looked after the dogs at Ground Zero, said that for the most part, the dogs' injuries were only very minor, cuts and scrapes on their paw pads, legs, and bellies, mainly, as well as fatigue and heat exhaustion from just nonstop working. The bigger challenge, she said, was the frustration of searching for hours and not finding anyone.
Frustration.
Yeah. When the dogs began to get discouraged and lose their motivation to search, handlers had to stage mock finds so the dogs could feel successful.
That's fascinating.
Yep. When they train, they don't search for hours without finding somebody, is what she said. She said in a recent phone conversation, you need to remind the dogs every so often that they do get to win.
Ugh.
Yeah.
God.
So that is what some of you may have thought was a rumor is substantiated by reports on the ground that they did have to do that just because of the lack.
It makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Think about like just trying to do something forever and just never being successful. Like it's frustrating.
And not being able to communicate it. Like that's very frustrating. Very frustrating. The American Kennel Club's Museum of the Dog featured an exhibit titled 9/11 Remembered Search and Rescue Dogs. Alan Fossel, the museum's executive director, said, the search and rescue dogs didn't rescue any people from the pile, but I think they somewhat rescued the people who were searching. Which there's many stories of how some of these dogs would go in between missions or shifts, and when they were off of it, they would transition to therapy dog for everyone
that's what
around
I was
them.
just thinking. Yeah. Wow.
Yep.
They're in it together too.
Yeah, you are. Do
these dogs belong to these people, to the search and rescue people? Like, is that?
That's a good question. I think sometimes. I think the safe answer is not all the time, but sometimes.
Can you imagine if your dog is trained and then you guys go to work together, then you're in it together and then you go home?
I think this may be the only, like search and rescue, maybe one of the only categories of working dog where that may not be as free as, I know like therapy dogs, like, yeah, you're going home with your handler for the most part. But search and rescue, I think maybe because of its, I would imagine that you want to form that bond to the point where it would be a negative to be separated at the end of the day. But I'm not sure. And I want to say it's probably a healthy mix.
Yeah.
Most search and rescue dogs live and train with their handler. So while not all of them, most do, because it takes about 600 hours of training for a dog to be field ready. And as you can imagine, a lot of that time and formation of that bond can be furthered at home.
Yeah, so. 600 hours.
Yep. I believe that might vary. One thing that I did not know until I started researching it, I'll say this week.
I know you did a lot
this morning.
Oh, really? Because like this is a lot of information.
Since our team has covered some of these stories before, I was piecing together a lot. But this was part of this was new. I didn't know this until I started research on for this episode. Keeping the dogs healthy enough to continue their dangerous work was a major challenge for veterinarians. So they had a whole team, a convoy of vets there 24/7.
Whoa.
Many of whom voluntarily pulled themselves away from their practices. This also included members of the New York Police Department's Emergency Services Unit, Canine Division, volunteers, and officials from Suffolk County, New York. Also, their Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals all helped care for these dogs nonstop. Again, 350 teams of search and rescue dogs.
How many dogs?
I think you're typically going to have one person, one dog per team. So 350 dogs, which is, again, that's a lot to handle, especially when they're in this on and off shift and in high intensity situations. So in addition to caring for search dogs, vets and volunteers also aided in rescuing pets who had been left stranded in apartments all around Ground Zero after authorities locked down the area.
Yes.
You don't think about that.
No.
They provided first aid to human first responders, caring for eyes in case NASH, and providing pain medication. So obviously some of the lower lifts for people, they would extend that, especially to the handlers of the dogs. But yeah, they shut the whole place down. So, and in a moment of evacuation, just like any natural disaster, again, this is where I would ask for some empathy in this situation. Like, imagine being in like the worst situation in your life and you are not able to bring your dog for a variety of reasons that you can't even think about right now.
I just cannot.
Yeah.
I can't.
And you're going to say, I would always bring my dog. Like,
of course,
you're not going to be able to. That story from the LA fires in January with that man who was, they had locked it down and he was begging to go back. It's like that, they're not going to let you go back. That's not how evacuations work. So glad that him and Oreo were reunited, if you remember that story. But yeah, this is you don't have an option. So very kind of these vets to go outside of what they were there for.
Yeah.
To help rescue some of those pets that were left.
Wonder if there are any groomers there. And I wonder if there's any search and rescue dogs that have long hair.
Because it maybe inconvenient, a disadvantage.
Yeah, so I wonder, or maybe they just shave them down, or.
I'm gonna go through the breeds later, and you can tell me which ones might have needed that upkeep as well.
Yeah.
So I believe it was ABC News did a recap and got some direct quotes from some of the vets that were a part of this convoy. So I'd like to share some words from them because it really puts you there. And I do have some photos from this convoy. So this is from Roy Gross, the Suffolk County SPCA chief. He says there was probably 350 dogs in total from all over the country as well as other countries, and we provided somewhere between 700 and 1,000 treatments during that period of time that we were there. There were probably about 200 veterinarians that were down there for almost 2 months. This was 24/7, constantly treating these dogs.
Do you know what's happening in this picture?
That just looks like a little nap.
Oh, okay.
I think.
But the dog looks like it has something on its leg.
He's got a bandage, and just based on what they said about the majority of injuries being minor cuts to paw pads, probably what happened. But again, since these dogs are on shift and didn't really leave.
Dogs need to sleep a lot.
That's probably just a cozy little nap.
Dogs sleep so much.
Yeah. Yep.
Right after breakfast, guess what? It's nap time.
It's freaking nap time.
Yeah.
Or if you're Edward,
yeah,
you're doing a Zoom first.
You're going to do a Zoom. He has a little pillow.
Yeah, I know.
Or she.
I know.
She.
This quote is from Dr. Michael Shorter. He was a veterinarian that was down there. He said, "These dogs were just frantic. Cadaver dogs and these recovery dogs are trained to find a body. You're talking this pulverized organic matter. Scent is everywhere. They don't know where to focus."
Oh my God.
So that was one of the ongoing problems, is that the dog is trained to help. The dog is trained to locate. And
no wonder they're frustrated. They're freaked out. They're just, oh God.
Yeah, you can't train for that. Lieutenant Daniel Donadio from NYPD's Emergency Support Unit, he said, thank you. He said, the veterinarians were a godsend. The dogs would work for a while. The team would go off to the mobile vet. First, the dog would get washed down and then maybe go someplace and get something to eat. That's something I have seen at a variety of search and rescue unit stations, is every time the dog comes out, they're getting hosed down. They're getting checked thoroughly for everything.
Yeah, there's probably chemicals.
Glass, everything.
Yes. Oh, glass.
Yeah. And I don't know, in some photos you see dogs with the booties. This may have been pre-dogs with booties era. But actually, you know what? I think Roughwear, who Edward's wearing a Roughwear harness, I think Roughwear gained some notoriety and definitely credits their booties because they did supply them to some of these search and rescue units. Yeah. Doug wore them when he got started to lose some feelings, so he would drag.
Oh.
They're brilliant for that. That's not really their main intention, but they're brilliant for that. Mainly they're used for hiking and, walking on concrete when it's hot.
Yeah.
Or just an area where there could be stuff on the ground. Lieutenant Daniel also shared that one of their New York City Police Department emergency service unit canine team members, they sent him to represent the NYPD at a function. So we're in Uptown Manhattan, and I don't remember where it was, maybe the American Kennel Club or whatever. But he was approached by a woman who said, "I just want to thank you and your unit. Your dogs found my son."
Really?
Yeah.
I just gotta chill.
Yeah. So, I can't imagine being a part of this team. And obviously in the moment, I don't know, it must feel hopeless.
Yeah.
For everybody. And then to get that little nugget.
A little something.
Is probably very rewarding. Dr. John Caros, another veterinarian on site, said someone from the fire department came in with a box and said, save him. When we looked in the box, there was a pigeon that they uncovered that was buried in the rubble.
Oh.
He said it was the only living thing I ever saw come out of that pile. Yeah. A pigeon.
Did they save it?
Yeah.
They did.
They treated the pigeon. No updates on the pigeon. But isn't that brutal?
Yeah. I can't imagine.
Brutal.
it's...
But again, something I didn't know was, and I didn't really think about until now, was to have that many dogs on site, you're going to need a convoy of vets, and they had it. Everything from volunteers to dedicated departments ready to do it.
Someone from Canada. People just, it's like all hands on deck.
Yep.
You know, when shit hits the fan and things go wrong, people come together.
They're showing
no
up.
matter what.
Mm-hmm.
We just, you help each other out. You can be on opposite sides of whatever, politically, religious, whatever. But if something happens, you're going to help someone. You just are. He has no idea how entertaining that is. Oh, going back.
He paused to absolutely decimate that mic over there.
Oh, it's full of...
That was pretty good, bud.
That was really good. He doesn't know how entertaining he is.
No, he doesn't.
Most dogs don't. They just don't get it.
Oh, he just took a bite out of the fake plant.
Okay, fair. I mean,
That
we've
was
all
very
tasted
cute.
a fake plant in our life. I mean, everybody has. It's not weird, right?
I don't think so.
We all touch it and eat it.
Yeah.
Make sure it's real
Just to
or
make
fake.
sure it's real or fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I mentioned it earlier, but instead of a water bowl, he has what seems to be
It's a pot, honey.
It's a big pot.
It's a pot.
But do you call a pot that big something different?
A big pot.
It's cauldron.
A cauldron. I picture like a big,
Witches.
huge.
Yeah.
It's like what I mix my potions in.
Yeah.
When I'm home.
You kind of have like witch vibes.
Do I?
Well, in like
Are you serious?
Yeah, but like I was gonna.
Because
I don't know
my
how you're taking
ancestors
this.
were gypsies.
Really?
Yes. I'm taking it like I'm a little scared.
No. I was gonna follow it up with like the vibe of like a chaotically good witch, though.
Thank you.
I think.
Chaotically good.
Yeah, like I mean, all witches are a little
I
chaotic,
am
but
a
like
little
in like an endearing way.
Thank
like you just,
you.
I don't know. I can picture it really well,
Thank
and I
you.
promise this is positive for
I'm
me.
taking it that way.
Okay, good.
I am working on my time management, so I'm less chaotic.
Yeah.
But I am all over the place, and I am, witchy. I manifest things.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. 7 minutes later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
but
noticed all this fluff on
Yeah,
my
it's-
mic. Do you have fluff on your mic?
no.
That's not a euphemism.
Oh, is that from him?
I think that's from
Because
Edward.
it could be a past dog.
Here's the thing. If you adopt Edward and need someone to bathe him,
She's your gal.
give me a call. Slide into those DMs, okay? Don't be scared. Come on.
Yeah, I think I mentioned it up top, but Edward, instead of a dog bowl, he's got a big pot that I think almost started its own weather system when he was drinking.
You can roast a chicken in that thing.
That was good. That was
Thanks.
good. It was the passion.
I don't think
with
you
which
can
he
really
delivered.
roast anything in that. But you can make a stock.
It
Make
looks
a
like
gorgeous stock. You get a little carrot, a little onion. I'm turning Italian right now. You get a little celery. You get a little bay leaf, some peppercorns.
pepcorn.
Peppercorn.
Pepcorns.
And you make a stock and you freeze it and then you use it when you want it and you drink a cozy beverage. You put the stock in it. There you go. Bing, bang, boom. Thank you. This, who is this character? I really need
we got to
to
name it.
develop her.
You got to name it so that when it happens, we can have like an overlay on screen.
Her name's Therese without the A.
Where would the A be?
It's not Teresa.
It's
Therese.
Okay.
And guess what? She'll slash your tires. If you cross her. She'll slash someone's tires for you.
Oh, not okay.
She's very loyal. Okay, we'll go. Should I stop at the backstory with Therese?
I was only going to add that it looks like, around Thanksgiving when like, I don't know, 180 people burn their whole houses down because they try to like drop the turkey and fry it real quick.
I'm so scared of that.
It looks like that.
That's a mashed potato pot. Okay, we're not going to fry anything in that. Honey, put the oil away. We're not frying anything. Don't fry a turkey. Is that statistically true? 180 people.
No, but it's a decent amount.
You know a lot of facts about things.
I think I can deliver lines like that confidently, and that's about it.
That's really
doesn't mean they're
admirable.
true.
That's admirable.
Doesn't mean they're always true. Some other notable search and rescue dogs that were there. Ricky, a 17-inch tall 2-year-old rat terrier who was the smallest search and rescue dog on the scene.
No way.
Yep. In 2002, Seattle City Council, that's where they flew him in from, held a ceremony to honor a few of the brave souls who helped with New York City search and rescue efforts. 62 firefighters, police, doctors, engineers, and public safety personnel, all working for Puget Sound's urban search and rescue. Also invited to the podium were 4 search and rescue dogs, including one so small that many people in the audience had to squint to get a good look at him.
Oh,
that would be Ricky.
Ricky. I know another dog named Ricky.
Really?
Yeah, he's one of my good friends.
Is he tiny?
No. Well,
Oh.
he's kind of small. He belongs to one of my employees.
Oh.
Shout out to Ricky Bobby.
Ricky and his handler, Janet Linker, worked closely with another search and rescue pair, Kent Olson and a 5-year-old golden retriever named Thunder. Working the 2 dogs' abilities in tandem, Ricky would wriggle into tight spots that Thunder could not manage, and then Thunder, a more experienced search and rescue dog, would verify Ricky's finds.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so Ricky could fit in all the tiny spaces.
That's so stressful, though.
Yeah.
Imagine
for the
Ricky
handler.
Just
Yeah.
burrowing into little crevices.
Yeah, but he had Thunder. They were a duo.
Yeah.
I don't have a pic of Thunder, but he had Thunder.
I wonder if they kept a leash on or no leash, probably.
Probably no leash, because that would
Yeah.
it
But
probably
what
get
if they
snagged
get
on
stuck in
something.
there? Oh, God.
I think that's part of the training. They got the recall, they've got the awareness. This is Brittany. She is a golden retriever believed to have been the last surviving search and rescue dog from the 9/11 attacks. She died just shy of the age of 17 in 2016.
Really?
We emailed her handler, Denise Corliss, today.
Mhm.
We were a little late, but today, to see if she would be down for an interview for this episode, and learned that she and her current dog are still in Central Texas working on the flood recovery efforts there.
Really?
Yep. So maybe next year, but they were by far the most famous duo. Okay, I have a few more pictures of Brittany. Brittany went on. This is just one of the more iconic photos.
What a nice little friend.
Yeah.
Big ears.
Yeah.
Cute little ears.
I didn't even realize that until you said that. She does have some big ears. Brittany went on to respond to nearly a dozen other disasters, including Hurricanes Katrina, Rita, and Ivan. After retiring at age 9, Brittany continued to serve her community as a reading assistance dog at a local elementary school. Some of you may know that Brittany was our #1 golden retriever of all time.
Really?
So yeah. So
I don't
she's
know that.
she's a big deal.
I can see why.
Yeah. She's a big deal.
Aw.
When she was and this is her, just super gray.
Mm-hmm. Lady.
So again, shortly before her 17th birthday, she had a send-off. Yeah,
I'm
I know.
gonna
Well, I'm not going to play the video. I'm not going to play the video. It is out there. If you'd like to independently do that to yourself.
That is so beautiful.
Yeah. But Brittany had a wonderful send-off and a wonderful life. And again, #1 golden of all time right there.
That's amazing.
And she does, of course, have a statue.
It's a bronze statue.
Of course she
God,
does.
I love her.
Of course she does.
Yeah.
Another notable dog is Worf here. This one's tough.
Okay.
Worf located the bodies of 2 missing firefighters on his first day. And they had to stop. Overwhelmed, he laid down and curled up on the spot. He began shedding profusely, quit eating, and refused to play with other dogs. His partner, Mike Owens, made the decision to retire him immediately. He was 12. So lots of combining factors there, but yeah, couldn't do it. Isn't that so tough?
I'm like,
so tough.
That's crazy because you just think that these dogs are just, they're on a mission to help and they just want to keep working. But
and it's like all within the guidelines of that. But
they have emotions.
Yeah.
They feel things.
Absolutely. And yeah, Worf was feeling a lot.
Dogs absolutely have emotions and feel.
Reasonably so. Yeah.
That's so sad.
This is Riley.
Oh, wow.
Riley, this is one of the most famous photos from 9/11, features Riley being transported between piles of debris. This also gives you a sense of scale on those two plots.
That's true. You don't think of just the scale of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Those were, what were the 106, 108 floors? And the footprint of them, hard to even picture. Yeah. And so this picture also gives a sense of scale. Riley was a member of FEMA's Pennsylvania Task Force 1. Yeah. Also, when you name the group they were a part of, you never know what state you're going to say.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
I wonder who took this photo.
Yeah, I think we can
There must be
find that.
photographers.
This is Cara, a Beauceron. Have you heard of that breed?
I haven't.
It's a Beauceron spelled Beauceron, deployed with Florida Task Force 2. She navigated the rubble with a remote camera system so responders could see the area on video screens.
What's happening in this picture?
This is just the only photo we could find of her. But she's
Is she
being
skydiving?
Yeah, she's being dropped into an area.
Maybe from a helicopter?
I don't think this is related.
Huh?
I think this is just a photo of the dog, but not from that time period.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
We
I
just
was
couldn't
like,
find
what's
any
happening?
specific photos of her there. But
Gotcha.
that's the unique purpose that
I
Cara
can't
served.
even see her that.
I know,
can't
she kind of
see
blends in.
there.
Tail here, tail, and then we got
Ears?
head up there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Have you heard of a Beauceron?
I haven't. Not until Cara.
I don't know.
Hey, bud.
Hi, my friend. You're
You're
very
back.
nice.
You're back.
You're very nice. You have a belly. You have little feet. You have big feet.
I kind of love you.
You're so nice. What a good baby you
Your
are.
feet are just...
Huge. Huge. Come here.
We got a whole bed for you.
Yay. Cozy.
Get cozy, pal.
Hi. Hi, you're very,
Oh,
very nice.
good
What a
boy.
good boy. Hi. Hi, what a nice boy you are. Okay, too much. I get it. Totally fair. My fault. My fault. You're right.
Well, thanks for the visit.
Yeah.
All right, our last notable search and rescue dog is Gunner. Many dogs, like Gunner the Rottweiler, doubled as search and rescue and therapy dogs. So notably, he, more than any other dog, bounced between searching and providing therapy to the people that we're supporting.
And he's wearing boots.
And there's the boots.
Yeah.
There's the boots. Okay, so here you're going to tell me if any of these dogs could have used a little breed. Yeah, a little. I don't know why I said breed. A little groomy.
Because you're probably reading. You have
That's
a lot
true.
going on. You have a lot of information. You're really
true.
holding the podcast together. You're leading us. Seriously.
I appreciate that. I'm
just
doing my
hanging out.
best.
I'm trying to be as supportive as possible.
You're being
I
very
want to be
supportive.
supportive for you.
When you took the phone and read that one story, that second episode you were
Oh,
part
yeah.
of, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I needed that.
Yeah.
I needed that.
I think I've just, when I've been in a marriage for a long time, and I know you're in a relationship too for a while. Once you're in a relationship, you just learn how to operate in a way that is supportive
Yeah.
and communicative.
Yeah, nice
And
little
plus,
puzzle piece.
Ton of therapy.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
That too. Okay, so at least 17 breeds were deployed at the World Trade Center, Pentagon, and Staten Island landfill as search and rescue dogs. German Shepherds,
Mm-hmm.
Labrador Retrievers, Belgian Malinois, Belgian Tervuren, haven't heard of that, Border Collie, Golden Retriever, Airedale Terrier, Rat Terrier,
Oh.
Dachshund, Portuguese Water Dog, Bloodhound, Doberman, Pinscher, Beauceron, Rottweiler, Australian Shepherd, Havawart,
Yes.
and a Dogue de Bordeaux.
Okay.
So golden, you're going to get some mats.
I would say all of those dogs could use, they didn't need grooming, but definitely like the Airedale.
Yeah.
And then there was another one. I mean, you
Was it Border Collie? Was it the other Belgian? Was
No,
it Portuguese Water Dog?
Yes.
Yeah.
Portuguese water dogs and Airedales.
Yeah.
Those are the only ones that I would think would grow bangs or something where you would
Mm.
have to trim their face. But
Oh, and that the dust and the debris would kind of get
yeah.
all up and everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so maybe there were groomers there, or
Have
at least
seen
part
a
of it.
Havawart? Havawart?
No, let's look at
Havawart?
one. What?
Yeah.
You're telling me
Support.
that's AI, I think. You're telling me that
Oh, I haven't seen one that like that it's like black and brown. I've seen them that they look almost like a German Shepherd-y kind of. But yeah.
I've never seen a this looks like a German Shepherd Golden Retriever mix, and I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Stunning.
There were 2 guide dogs that led their people down those stairs
Down what stairs?
of the towers.
Really?
Yep.
Inside?
Inside. Let me tell you about that.
What?
Yep.
Well, they didn't know what was about to happen.
We have Salty. So Salty was trained by Guiding Eyes for the Blind to be Omar Rivera's guide dog. Omar was a senior systems designer for the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey. He worked on the 71st floor of the North Tower. After the impact, Salty paced around Omar's office 5 or 6 times trying to figure out what happened. we have a video that I've got a
Oh,
timestamp
God.
for.
What? No.
No, not it's a reenactment of him talking. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Jesus.
I realize he's telling me something. I have to get out of here. So I put the harness on him and we ran to the near stairs.
So Salty was like, I'm anxious, but we're going. And so in the stairwell, there wasn't enough space for the two of them to walk side by side. Like when you're with a guide dog, you're almost 2.5 people trying to take up that space. And so Omar let Salty off the leash, hoping he would save himself.
But at one point he decided, no, I cannot go without him. So he came back.
So that obviously a reenactment. But yeah,
They got out?
Yep. Then they went all the way down. It took them nearly an hour to get from the 71st floor all the way down. They were 2 blocks away from the South Tower when it collapsed. So they came down the North Tower. And again, North Tower hit first, then South Tower, but the South Tower came down first.
There must have been a crowd of people getting in the stairwell.
Well, yeah, you had firefighters going up and you had them coming down.
Yeah.
And yeah, but they made it out. We had another group. This was Roselle. Roselle was trained by Guide Dogs for the Blind to be Michael Hingson's guide dog. Michael worked on the 78th floor of the North Tower, so 7 floors higher up than Salty and Omar. The two of them stopped to help others on their way down, including a woman on the 68th floor. We can hear him share this brief story.
Calm amidst all the chaos. And sometimes they even teamed up to help others. For example, on the 68th floor, Michael says a woman exclaimed that she could not go on any further.
We just all had a group hug there on the stairs, and Roselle gave her kisses, and she was able to keep going.
So you had them help that woman, and then he even attempted some comic relief, as he shares in this interview, further down.
Relief?
It got quiet again, and I was going, oh my gosh, somebody's going to blow it here. So I just said, hey, everybody, my name's Mike. I'm blind. I got a guide dog. Don't anyone worry. If the power and lights go out, Roselle and I are offering a half-price special to get you out today only. I know, and people started laughing.
The descent took them over an hour as well. By the bottom, Roselle had led not only Michael, but close to 30 people down those stairs.
God.
They were very notable, obviously, and so they have this picture of them together afterwards. So yeah, that's Salty and Roselle, who helped in a way that, if you're in the dog game, you kind of know about them, but yeah, not really. I think the focus is often on the search and rescue dogs. So
Yeah.
Just another very unique way that
they helped.
dogs helped on that day.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
My dog just stares at me, judges me. Completely useless. I'm going to show this to my dog.
Yeah, make them watch.
And I'm just going to say, what have you done?
That's good. We get that comment on Top 5 Dogs of the Week, too.
Oh, really?
Just have your dog start watching Top 5s.
Yeah.
And then they'll start to realize, like, okay, maybe, now I'm motivated.
What's your purpose? That's all I'm saying. What's your purpose?
Inject some purpose into your dog's life.
Yes.
Via shame?
Yeah. That's how that works. That's how I
Why
was
not?
raised.
Why not?
I wonder if I could, I mean, I taught Choopy how to give me a hug.
Really?
Yeah. I go like this and she jumps and hugs me.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
You'll have to send us a video.
Okay. I would.
We'll put it right there.
Okay. My Choopy girl. I love her so much. She's a lumpy old lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old is she now?
She's 13 and a half.
Yeah. That's the lumpy age. That's the age they get lumpy.
Really?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I've had them all checked. They're fine.
Oh, that's
They just
that's
look
also
really
what happens.
lumpy.
Yeah.
She's lumpy.
Yeah. This is Sirius. Sirius was a yellow Labrador police dog for the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey Police Department, responsible for explosives detection in the World Trade Center complex. Sirius and his handler, Lieutenant David Lim, were in a police office below the South Tower of the World Trade Center complex when they felt the plane hit the North Tower. He put Sirius in his kennel and went to investigate. Lim was in the North Tower when the South Tower collapsed. Sirius is the only known dog to pass during the event. The remains of Sirius were recovered on the 21st of January 2002. with a police honor guard present. A memorial plaque was constructed for Sirius at a September 11th memorial in Lynbrook, New York. The National September 11th Memorial and Museum has a collection on display dedicated to the working dogs involved in the response and recovery efforts. This includes Sirius's collar, badge, and training leash. So yeah, I can't even imagine
I know.
being not there and knowing.
Yeah.
All right, our last section of dogs our last section of 9/11 dogs are the therapy dogs. So this was like a moment of reflection for the therapy dog community, and also just a phenomenal influx of interest and traction from this event. So therapy dogs were deployed to the Family Assistance Center on Pier 94 and 50 at the Pentagon following the attacks, but they could not come close to handling the workload. This realization led to stricter criteria for therapy dogs and their handlers, as well as a special certification for dogs to participate in disaster relief. Over 300 therapy dogs and their handlers worked at Pier 94 and consoled brigades of police officers, firefighters, and workers at Ground Zero. Many dog owners were inspired to pursue search and rescue certification because of the images and press of the search and rescue dogs of 9/11.
Wow. So what a ripple effect.
Absolutely. An incredible ripple effect. And I'm sure that people that were inspired by this are perhaps still in that community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if we have a ripple effect on anyone.
I hope so. Adopting dogs.
I think so. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
You definitely do.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I think you do too.
I hope so.
Your grooming conventions? Are you kidding me? You kidding me?
Yeah.
Now, so many people know how to make a pom-pom's face rounder. That's not
true.
a Pomeranian wouldn't have a round face.
No, but I see. I know what you're saying.
All right. Good.
Yeah.
They can make a poodle's ears raise lower.
The tuck-ups.
Pretend that they don't even have paws.
Yeah.
Yeah. All these things.
What you're saying is so accurate.
Okay, those were the dogs of 9/11 largely. Thank you for bearing with us as we talked about those stories. Again, I think each and every one of them just highlights, I mean, at its simplest form, how awesome dogs are.
Yeah. They're so wonderful. They're so loyal. They're just so special. I love dogs so much.
And in one event, for them to help in such a variety of ways.
Yeah.
Is very cool.
I mean, and what you did with this episode is so amazing, and it's a lot.
Oh yeah.
And I think but I haven't really ever heard this like spin on it, like really talking about all these dogs. It's great to have a spotlight on them. Yeah.
And I think that we talk often about how animal welfare goes with human welfare, spotlighting these dogs and that bond with their humans, as you heard from some of those vets just sharing that, you know, the dogs being there while they didn't directly find anybody, just their presence helped the people that were there.
Yes, totally.
So another instance where, focusing on the dogs is also focusing on the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go hug my dogs. Edward, come
Well,
here.
I was going to say, we've got a dog you can hug.
You.
And he's kind of like the size of us. So hugging
such
should
a
be.
big baby.
Yeah.
Edward!
Come here, Edward.
So nice. Do we know what the little lumpy is on the top of his head?
No, but it's not medically a problem. They tested it. As a reminder, our friend Edward here, who can't find the treat that I'm trying to give him, is available for adoption from Real Good Rescue here in LA. He's a delight. He's got a dino bandana. We'll make sure that comes with him.
Yes, and he wants a lot of space. He's selective about other dogs.
He's selective about other dogs. No cats. He's looking for, I don't want to say this in like a...
Sit.
He's looking for a little bit of a unicorn family out there.
Hi.
But if anyone can find it, I'm confident that we can.
Hi, I love you. Goodbye.
I would say genuinely, if you know someone with space, show them Edward. Emphasize that his name is Edward, which is, again, one of the best things I've ever heard.
About him, sure.
Yeah. And show him this video and see if we can get Edward into a large, spacious home so he can get those
romp around.
post-meal zoomies whenever he wants without
Yes.
consequence. Because in a small apartment, there might be consequences.
Yes, especially with those big paws. If there's some kind of fishbowl around, he will knock everything over.
Yep.
Which he might
And
do.
he might be
right
knocking over our camera setup now.
Which is going to be fine.
He reversed course. That's great.
Sure.
So again, we'll make sure that
He just unplugged
audio.
something.
You know what? That's fine, I think.
As long as you can hear us.
Things are beeping. And you know what? We'll cover the damages. If it's still recording at all, I just wanted to make note.
Are we done? Red light
We're good?
on.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to flag that the bandana will come with him and his pot will come with him.
What a sell. Really sell.
So
you
it's
really
a package
sold it.
deal. You get Edward, you get
You
the
get
bandana,
the pot
you get
the pot.
his pot.
Don't fry a turkey in it.
Don't drop a frozen turkey into it. But you can make Jess's recipe, a very Italian recipe.
Cornichons.
And
Wait,
she's
cornichons?
taken off
no,
the-
not cornichons.
she's already
Get
taken off the
Cornish
headphones.
game. Well, I can't. Edward.
Oh, yeah, we
unplugged
can't hear
it for
anyway.
me. Guys, the dogs were great.
We're gonna see you next time. If you enjoyed this episode,
Yeah, there you go.
If you enjoyed this episode, give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you're listening to this, add us to your playlist on Spotify or Apple Music. Now we will see you next time.
Goodbye. We love you.
Oh, that looks like a good dog. That's a good dog. Yeah, that looks like a good dog. A very good dog. Hey, that looks like a very good dog. Dog, is that your dog? If not, is there a way I can adopt? Because I get